why don't we do it lying down, James? Lying down. That'd be novel, wouldn't it?
I have no idea how that would work, but why also?
Just kind of peace-loving vibes, man. Like
never.
Me and you.
Oh, definitely not. No, we're just doing it.
I mean, to be fair, I'm getting more into it.
This is lovely, isn't it? Can I touch you? Is that too
do
much?
whatever you want, mate. Yeah, look, we can hold hands.
Should we hold hands?
That's nice,
lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, this will probably make me feel a bit better about this whole situation.
Oh god, this is awkward.
Should we stop holding?
Yeah, let's stop holding. Thanks for the oxytocin, though. Episode 5, eh?
Episode 5. Whatever this thing is thing.
So let's identify the people.
Yeah, because we've been talking about non-designers, haven't we? And I suppose that can seem or feel a little bit like, oh, he's not talking to designers anymore. When it's not really that. So I think it's best if I kind of set the scene about this kind of big mission I'm on, which is to kind of essentially liberate ideas. But the problem is, not everybody has the skills of a designer. I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. Not everybody has the skills of a designer to be able to liberate those ideas because they don't have the skills. So when I talk about like trying to help more non-designers, I think what I'm trying to say is that what I want to do is I want to help more people, more creative people who aren't just designers, bring their ideas into the world. And that is really my big mission, to help people design their own way, liberate ideas. And I think in the future that's coming, where I think about execution, I think about AI, and I think about all these other tools out there that are essentially making it a lot easier for people to gain access to design, and there's lots of democratization of design happening. It's a lot easier for people to execute. So the power is in the ideas. It always has been. So when I think of like non-designers, I'm thinking of like, how can I help more creative people? Because creative people are the people with the ideas, but a person could be you. Do you know what I mean? A filmer in the creative world, that's good England, isn't it? But doesn't have the skills or the ability to build brands, because that's not something that you know. No. So I know, and I've spoken, like basically all the clients that I've ever worked with are essentially creative people because they've come to me with ideas. And I think people sometimes think creativity is drawing or creativity is art. But creativity is something much bigger than that, and it's something that we've all been born with. It's just education and the system knocked it out of us. You know, with maths, science was put at the top, then in the middle was like I think they call it the humanities. I think they call it like history and geography and stuff. Yeah. And then at the bottom was creativity. It was a hobby. It's a thing you did on the side. Us losers. And what happens, and the thing is, you know, obviously what happens is that makes us not feel that valuable. It makes us feel like we're not, we don't have a lot of self-worth. We doubt ourselves because that's what we've always been taught, that we're not good enough. But the thing is, now we're living in a world where the tech can do all the maths. Do you know what I mean? All those people who are mathematicians, see you later, son. Good luck.
All the copywriting's done in 4 seconds.
Yeah, accountancy, like all of these things. Anything that can be repeated will be gobbled up by AI eventually. But what is something that cannot be repeated? Human creativity.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it can design a layout potentially eventually now. And it can do templates and stuff now, but is it any good? Does it have discernment? Does it have vision? Does it have creativity? Maybe not. What is the power? The power is the ideas. And if I can teach people how to bring their ideas in the world quicker, better, with more intention, with more clarity, and they can leverage these tools to build them, then they're in control of their own future. So that's basically it, son. Do you know what I mean?
You've got your non-creative, non-designers.
Non-creative, non-designers, yeah.
We're not talking about them.
No, well,
We need those people for other things.
I don't think.
but-
I think it's the ideas people, and I think.
So the creative designers. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're great.
which I would classify myself as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you've got your creative non-designers.
Which I would classify you as. I would classify
People with the ideas but
Yeah.
can't do it themselves.
Yeah.
Need your help.
Yeah.
That would be £10,000, please.
Yeah, but
I haven't got any money though.
I want to build stuff that everybody can use and everybody can benefit from. Do you know what I mean? I want to help people design their own way, like we all know. So, look, I think when we talk about non-creative, non-designers, like, yes, they might get something out of the book, they might understand a little bit better. For example, whether, you know, obviously I talked about the book there because I am writing a book, but all the other stuff I want to create as well. Like, I think it's really, really, those kind of non-creative, non-designers will get something out of it because they might potentially want to, you know, read or learn a little bit about branding, for example. But if I want to build something that's going to help ideas come out into the world and make it easier for that to happen, you know, I think that there's a big barrier that I've kind of come across with creative non-designers, but even some creative designers.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who I coach who are creatives. They're like our designers, our brand people, but they're so set in their ways of being like in that service mode and in that execution mode, and they've got all these great ideas that they never bring into the world. Like, I would guarantee, like, anybody watching this who is a designer, who would classify themselves as a creative, has an idea that they've been sitting on and just not doing anything with. It's not because they're not good enough, or it's not because they can't, it's just because maybe they struggle to have time, maybe, like I said, they might be super busy with client work, but also they might be a little bit risk averse. Like, just because you're a creative and you're a designer doesn't mean you're not overwhelmed by all the continuous shit we see online that our jobs are gonna go. And I actually think this is like the most liberating time to be a creative. I think now is the time where your ideas can shape the future because you have the ability to get them out into the world quickly.
If you had to pick one thing only to take from your studio, what would it be apart from it being me?
How many things am I allowed? Like
One.
2 or 3?
No, it's one.
I have been filling that office full of like trinkets and stuff for
Exactly.
a lifetime.
Because looking at it, it's like a little treasure trove.
Do you know what? I think it would be, although it's something that I could probably get made again, I think it would be the Lincoln Axe. But the reason it would be the Lincoln Axe because it's very symbolic of, it's a symbol of patience. It's a symbol of like effort, and it's also it reminds me that if you just keep on going, good stuff can happen.
When am I allowed to shave your head?
Episode 1000.
Sake, that's not even near.
I know.
We'll be like old men, but you won't have any hair.
I'll be bald by then.
You'll be like me.
And I will stop this on episode 999.
All right, we can get up now because it's going to look weird to your wife.
Okay, yeah.